Hi, welcome. I'm breaking from my usual content today to talk about some real, genuine truths about the reality of menopause that few people talk about. What a large percentage of women actually endure during their transitions through perimenopause and into postmenopause. And why it is so important that the subject of menopause be made more mainstream. Why it should be talked about, treated, and taught on the same level as puberty, because it's equally as important to women's mental and physical health. I have a fairly large community on TikTok, and I receive thousands of comments from women sharing their experiences while navigating their way through perimenopause and into postmenopause. What really stands out is the ratio between those women who are suffering and those who claim to be sailing straight on through with no issues whatsoever. About 80% of those comments are from women living in Suckville who are having a very hard time. Now, you could argue that women who aren't having any issues don't bother to comment. And while that may hold a small amount of truth, I truly believe that the larger percentage of women are those living with a less than favorable menopausal experience. The reality is that menopause is often not a pleasant experience for many and can even leave some women suffering immensely, both physically and mentally. I hear from women daily who are battling a list of symptoms and are truly worried that there is something horrible going on. They're dealing with heart palpitations, adrenaline surges, anxiety, faulty digestion, bleeding irregularities, dizziness, and dozens more with no obvious cause. They visit the doctor frequently and have test after test, only to be told over and over again that they're fine, leaving them feeling hopeless and afraid because they know they're far from fine, but they can't get the help and the answers they need to explain how they're feeling. The fear that the doctor is missing something important is real and common. My own ride through perimenopause and into postmenopause was equally as unpleasant. Symptom after symptom cycling in and out, anxiety building up as I made one doctor's appointment after another, trying to figure out what was going on with me, only to be told over and over again that I was fine, when I knew darn well that I wasn't fine at all. This went on for years, and not once was menopause ever mentioned until I started putting the pieces together and brought it up myself. The result was a 5-minute discussion on how it could possibly be my hormones, and then the topic was never discussed or considered again, leaving me to research one thing after another over the years on my own to try and explain what was happening to me. I'm sure there are a few of you that are aware of exactly what is going on and why, or have been fortunate enough to find a menopause-friendly physician to fill you in and help you out. The larger majority of women, however, truly live in Suckville, struggling, exhausted, anxious, concerned, and desperately looking for answers about what in the world is going on. Some are truly afraid that something serious is being missed. How terrible is it to feel so horribly and not be able to get answers? To be told over and over again that you're fine when you know you're clearly not. This is a side of menopause that is often not discussed. This is a reality for many women, and it needs to be addressed. Puberty is taught in all schools to prepare children for their transitions from childhood into the teenage years. But where is the education to prepare middle-aged women for their transitions into postmenopause? Where are the doctors trained to deal with menopausal issues? There are piles of specialists for everything, except menopause, it would seem, and it is often overlooked, dismissed, or poorly handled. If I had been prepared for my transition from perimenopause into postmenopause, and I had known what to look for right from the beginning and what was involved, and I could have been followed by a doctor well-versed and knowledgeable on the subject, it would have made my transition so much smoother and less scary. We need to make the topic of menopause mainstream. It needs to be taught in schools, talked about openly, and treated with the same respect and importance as puberty, because it is equally as important. Menopause management should be a medical specialty widely available to all middle-aged women. This would help make their transitions into postmenopause so much easier and save them from the fear, anxiety, uncertainty, and discomfort that all stages of menopause can inflict. If you're one of those lucky ladies sailing straight into postmenopause with zero issues, you are truly blessed, and I'm happy to hear that your transition is an easy one. If you're one of those ladies like me, living in Suckville and truly struggling, I really hope my videos help you in some way and that you're able to find relief and peace of body and mind. If you want to see more videos on perimenopause and menopause, subscribe. I make content on all things midlife and menopause. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.